I am moving in a few weeks, and moving is stressful enough, but when you have a hobby that includes yarn, yarn is extremely difficult to move. So if I can reduce the amount of yarn I have to move, I feel like it will make my life a lot easier. I have yarn in a few places. I have a tub that's under my bed that is very full. I cannot fit anything else in it right now. And then I have a separate very large bag full of yarn. So my goal is to get it all just into the one bin because the bin is really easy to move. With that being said, in this video, I am going to try and get through as much of my yarn stash as possible. Another thing that inspired me to make this video is I made this scarf recently, and I used the scraps that I had left over from a large blanket. I had a lot of it left, and it made this beautiful scarf. I haven't addressed the tassels yet, so just ignore that. And I loved how this came out. I double stranded some yarn to get a really fun colorway. So I want to keep doing that, but make different things. This will also make a lot of stock for potential markets that I can do in the coming year. What I'm thinking of making first is a beanie that's similar to that scarf I just showed you, double stranded yarn. It goes pretty fast and it uses a bigger hook, so it won't be too time consuming. I have two of these Caron cakes. I got them on super clearance. I have two of them, and I got them each for $5, and they're normally like 13 or 15. And that was the first color. It's kind of blues and grays. And then I have this one. It's a mess, but it's blues and browns. And I used a little bit of the blues and brown ones to finish a sweater, but I started double stranding it to make a beanie. I don't know how true the colors are going to come out on camera, but this looks so beautiful and it's so soft and nice. I'm going to continue to keep working on this, and I'll update you a little bit later. Okay, so I just finished the panel for the beanie. It kind of started striping near the end, which is interesting. So I'm just going to stitch up this side here, close off the top, and our first project will be done. Okay, so I just finished up this beanie. Came out pretty cute. This is like the front. This is the back. It does have a small seam that you can see here, but since the colors are so variegated, I don't really think it matters. I really like how it turned out. I'm glad that I made a beanie version of this pattern. However, that beanie did not take up the whole cakes of yarn. I still have quite a bit of each one. So now I'm trying to decide if I should make another beanie of the exact same kind, same colors, whatever, or if I should make a matching scarf. I feel like I should do a scarf so that way I could use up more yarn, but I'm worried I'm gonna run out, but I don't think I'm gonna run out. I think I'm gonna do a scarf. Okay, it's the same day. I just changed my sweatshirt. I started on the scarf to match the hat we just made. 170 chains. I'm a little less than halfway through my rows, but it's working up really quickly. I still feel like my yarn is not dwindling, so I'm worried we'll still have a lot of this yarn left, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I finished the scarf, my 20 rows. I need to weave in the ends still. And now I'm trying to decide if I should add some tassels to the end over here. But this is how much yarn I have left from one of the skeins, which is great because I'm done with this. There's nothing I can make with this, but I still have a little bit left of this one. So I'm trying to decide if I should add some tassels to the ends of this. I like tassels. I think tassels are really cute. Here's our hat and the matching scarf. I think this is so freaking cute. Maybe I won't add tassels. I don't think I'm going to. I'm just gonna weave in these ends here and then we'll be done with that. My hands are pretty sore, so I'm gonna take a break and think about what I can make for the next project. So I know I said I was gonna take a break, but I didn't. I forgot that it takes forever for me to transfer my videos from my camera onto my computer, so I didn't really get any editing done, but I've just been letting my videos process. But while I was doing that, I used the same cake of yarn and made this little bandana. I used a teeny tiny hook, which I love how it looks, but literally my hand hurts so bad, so I'm done after this. But since we made that, I only have a little bit of yarn left, which is the whole point. I could maybe make one more bandana out of it, but I'm done with this. But I'm done working on crochet for tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow probably to make another item or two. So it's been a few days since I've been working on this video. I believe we left off finishing the hat and the scarf. Oh, and the bandana. And now I found this light purple cotton yarn. It has been used a little bit, but there's still quite a bit here. And for these cotton yarns, I typically make like summer tops or bags, and I definitely don't have enough for a bag, so I think I'm gonna try and make a top. I'm going to try and make my own kind of top, like I'm gonna make my own pattern. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll update you guys once I started this top. I tried out a new stitch. It's called the Open Wave Stitch, and this is the first 7 rows, so I'll just repeat this pattern all the way across. And this is actually going to go vertically, and it'll be like the under part of the top, and then I'll do the bra cups at the end. So I'm just gonna repeat this, and I'll come back to you guys when I finish the bottom panel. It looks super cute. So I ended off up here. So basically I'm gonna single crochet across this top here, and then I'll start the bra cup portion. I am running a little low on this. I have a big cone of this, so I should have enough, but I think the color lots are a little different, and the color may look a little weird. So I may just make a border with this all the way around, and then I might start the cone just that way at least the cut portion is the same color, and then this will be just like a little bit lighter. So I finished my next project. I made this purple top. I'll try it on at the end of the video. But you know how I said that I have 2 of the same color, but they're not the same color because they're different dye lots? These are the same color. They're supposed to be the same color. This drives me insane. And I knew better. I should have done just this whole top portion in the darker one, but I didn't want to. I thought I'd be able to make it. So I'm gonna leave it for now, and I might change it before the end of this video, but I won't put that in here. You'll just see it in the try on if I fix it. But this is a reminder to always check the dye lots of your colors. Otherwise, this will happen. I think I want to make 1 or 2 more things. I want to go through 1 more ball of yarn for this video, and then we will call it quits. But I am done working for tonight, so I will pick this up tomorrow and we'll finish off this video. Okay, so it's the next day and I decided what I'm going to do for the final project, and I think I'm going to make some fingerless gloves. I picked out this brown and cream. They're both slightly used. Again, I'm not sure if this project is going to take up all of the yarn, but if it doesn't, then maybe I'll make a matching beanie or something. But I'm going to make them using granny squares like this. And if you guys decide you want a tutorial for any of these projects in this video or my last video, just leave a comment and I can totally do that. So I made this first one here, and I just need to make 3 more. Like, this will be the back and then the front, and then we'll make cuffs. Should be a pretty easy project. I think I've made fingerless gloves before, but it's been a minute, so we'll see how these turn out. Okay, so I finished the first glove. I think it came out super cute and it was really quick, so that's nice. I just need to weave in the ends of them and make the second one. Okay, so as you just saw, I finished these gloves. However, we did not finish the skein of yarn. There is not a whole lot here. I have a little bit more of the cream left than I do the brown. So I'm thinking of making a matching beanie, and I know we already made a beanie in this, but I kind of want to see if I can find a pattern for a granny stitch beanie. I don't even know what that means or what that would possibly look like, but I want it to match and use the same stitch. And the granny stitch goes really fast, and I'm ready to move on. So I'll let you guys know if I find a pattern, a video tutorial or something, and I'll tag it below. So it is the next day. And as you may have seen, I messed up the beanie pattern a little bit, but I fixed it and I'm back to basically where I was. This is a much better shape than whatever it was that I had before. But now I have to do the ribbing along the bottom. And originally I wanted the ribbing to be brown because I started with brown here and the ribbing on the gloves are brown. But I don't know if I'm gonna have enough brown. I have like this much left. So I'm trying to decide if I should start with the brown because that's what I want and hope that it makes it through. Otherwise I'm gonna have to frog the whole thing and then do it all over again in cream, and I hate doing ribbing, so doing it twice is not ideal for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and ponder that decision, and I'll show you guys once I start doing that.
Was super helpful, although I literally forgot everything. But if I was going to give someone a film camera, I would watch it and like.
So I finished this first row of ribbing. This pattern is weird, okay? I can't lie. I used a smaller hook than they recommended, and I'm using a weight 4 yarn. It's not the exact yarn that they recommended in the pattern, but like, normally I feel like that doesn't matter, but it's like a looser fit, so this isn't really my style, but like, I can see someone else liking it, so this is probably not a piece that I'm gonna keep for myself. But this would be a really cute gift. Also, the pattern wants me to do one more row of this ribbing, but this hat is already really like big and I don't want it to be like come down too low. You can kind of just, you know, it's actually cute. I don't know why I'm hating on it. It's just a different style than what I'm used to. And here is the top. It is so pretty. I just love the granny stitch. It is so freaking cute. Anyways, I'm gonna cut off this yarn and weave in my ends, and I'll show you this hat with the gloves. Here this is. I actually think this turned out very, very cute. I love these gloves. I want to make so many more. I know fingerless gloves are kind of funny, but like, I hate not being able to use my hands in the winter, so these will be perfect for me. And this hat turned out really cute. This is so, so cute. With all that being said, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. We got through a good chunk of my yarn stash, but there's definitely gonna be a part 2. I just need to come up with some more project ideas. So if you have any ideas or suggestions of stuff I can make to get through my yarn really quick, let me know. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you like this content. I am keeping up with my schedule. I'm going to be posting on Wednesdays at noon. Stay tuned for my next video.